Um, I would say probably the biggest challenge is managing a very transient workforce with the financial pressures that the insurance companies bring to bear on the contractors. So, doing the kind of training and doing the kind of quality control, it takes experience among technicians. And the price points that contractors are receiving are reasonably low relative to what they want to be able to pay people. So attracting, training, and keeping people, I think, would probably be the biggest challenge in the industry. There's a lot of reasons. One is that if there's legislation that impacts, federal or state legislation that impacts the work that's being done, then you definitely want to have representation in that process, either to participate in it or to be critical of it at some point, whatever. Obviously, there's business interests at stake. And I think that organizations like RIA, IICRC, do tend to raise the boat in terms of the quality of work that's performed. Things like the conference. So the conference is an opportunity for people to get some continuing education and learn more about how to do a better job and stay up to date on all the different stuff going on. So yeah, I think the organizations play an important role in that regard. Well, I'm not sure how relevant my innovations are in my business as a consultant. I'm also a little different than many people. I don't do a lot of routine insurance work. I tend to work on high-end projects of high value or high controversy or legal issues. So, the stuff that I'm doing in terms of innovative stuff is probably very, very different from a contractor or even most other consultants who are present at RIA meetings. So I'm not sure there's a lot of relevance in my answer there, but I'll give you one example. I am putting on a seminar to talk about a new piece of not legislation, but a new standard being issued by OSHRA, and I'm going to use Eventbrite to manage all of my attendees and paying their fees and everything like that. So those types of innovations for me are quite useful. Having really good accounting systems that track all my expenses, the administrative aspects of doing a business for me now compared to 25 years ago when I had 30 employees and 2 full-time people in the office. The innovation that's come about as far as that back office stuff for me is quite significant. It allows me to be a single practitioner and minimize my overhead. So how relevant that is to other people, I'm not sure. For me, there were some technical things I learned. I particularly enjoyed Scott's presentation from Coach 8. He covered some really good things that I learned something about, and it's always great when the occupational hygienists learn from the contractors. I think in general, for me as an occupational hygienist, the greatest value of both this conference and my takeaways from this one, as well as past ones, is the opportunity to see the world through the eyes of the contractors, and hopefully vice versa. Hopefully they see the world through our eyes, and we all learn from each other, because the more I know about what the contractors are doing and the more they know about what I'm doing, the more we're working well as a team together and effectively.